it kind of, pained me this morning driving out of the subdivision and just knowing that I could have saved that homeowner, probably 35 to 40% on that roof install. I had a thought coming out of my subdivision today, and I seen a roof that was loaded from a local roofing company, big name, and it couldn't help but frustrate me just a little bit because, being in the roofing industry, we're in the other side of it, mostly insurance work, so we're saving people from paying out of pocket for any of their roofing needs. And, we do a little bit of retail as well, so I understand that those amounts can get astronomically high when you're with a retail company. It goes into sales commission, profit margins and whatnot to build out what that price may entail. And, knowing that we have another project that is currently, being developed and being implemented into the market here, we have seen drastic savings for our clients in the retail aspect. So, passing by this house, about 50, 60 square, I know that this customer is going to be paying upwards around $50,000 plus, if not more, for that roof replacement. And frustrates me a little bit because it's in my subdivision. I advertise quite often, and, it's kind of shocking that it has not gotten around. That, we not only help our homeowners in our subdivision that were hit by major hailstorms and windstorms, and majority of the customers that we've done in my sub saved drastic, amounts of money, thousands and thousands of dollars. So, they're fully getting reimbursed by their insurance carrier if they pay out of pocket, or, we wait it through and the insurance carrier just pays for the job after it's done. So this customer didn't get the opportunity, obviously, to meet us, and, they unfortunately paid the price. But, what I want to talk about today is, just regarding every service aspect of the things that we have going on in our lives. If you own a property, you definitely can relate with what I'm talking about. We want to update the property. We want to do a remod to our kitchen or bath. Maybe we have plumbing issues, pipe bursts, toilet backups, and, any of those related issues. And, we don't have enough education about who to turn to. We don't know who are the experts, who do we trust, who's not going to take advantage of the situation. Well, we thought about all those things, and we created a solution for it that we think is going to be very beneficial to the public as we start to, dive into, first, what the problems are, expose those, bring on industry experts, and, have those discussions, open discussions, bring on homeowners that we have helped in the past that have agreed to come onto the show to help educate the public, from a homeowner's or property owner's standpoint. We think that's very valuable, that type of content to be portrayed, so that way it's not misguided, it's one-sided. We want to help everybody that owns a property not spend, more than they have to for whatever they need to replace or remodel. And, it kind of, pained me this morning driving out of the subdivision and just knowing that I could have saved that homeowner, probably 35 to 40% on that roof install. If it was a retail aspect job, if they didn't have any storm damage, because again, not every home has encountered storm damage. So, we don't want to be turning in claims just to turn in claims. But also, not having enough understanding or education towards getting roof inspections, once at least every a year, maybe 2 years, just to make sure that if you do have damage, you're mitigating any possibility from any issues that are coming, and even maybe getting ahead of that roof replacement in case it does need to be done. After each storm, as a homeowner, I'm sure you're not getting up on top of the roof to see if there's any impact from, those heavy high winds or, flying debris. It's just not the immediate thought that we think of as a property owner, but when you're in the trade, it's something that we think about every single day, and we promote it. We try so much to put education into the market for people to understand and relate, exactly what they're up against and why it is so important to have these property inspections done. Realtors, you're the big one. There's so much goes on within the sale that as soon as that new homeowner purchases, do you have somebody in your corner that helps facilitate to make sure that, an adequate inspection has been done to where that purchaser is not going to be left with the impact of a roof replacement. As much as I definitely have to understand, the position on inspectors, home inspectors, before sale. They also don't get on the roof. I mean, we've purchased a few homes, so I know personally, just by going through the experience as a property owner, myself, that, they don't tend to do a very extremely thorough job when it comes to some very expensive components that need to be, replaced. They're looking at, longevity of the product, maybe how many years they have left on, replacement of, maybe it be a heating unit or a water tank, AC unit, based on the industry standard of how long these components are supposed to last. So, what we're going to be doing differently is we're going to be coming in and giving you complete inspection of the property and making sure that, before you purchase that property, what are you up against? And then when you have to replace, who's going to be in your corner to make sure that you're getting a vetted contractor, you're getting somebody that is a certified contractor in their trade, that the pricing is fair and it's going to be, in your favor. Those are the things that we took into consideration, and we want to help better educate the public on how that benefits them. So as I said, earlier on, we're going to be bringing on industry experts. We'll be bringing on people that are in the real estate industry, your real estate agents that are currently involved every day in the home, purchase and sale, insurance agents helping homeowners understand their insurance policy, because one thing we have noticed after dealing with many, many homeowners, I mean, thousands of jobs over the last 12 years, how many people just do not understand their policy language. And, we obviously can't speak to policy, being the contractor. So we want to bring in the industry experts. We want to bring in the people that write the policies, people that are licensed and they can more speak on, policy language and helping the homeowners understand what they're up against, what matters most when it comes to insurable property. Your belongings inside the home, are they insured? Just every aspect. Most of the roof claims that we do, they don't even understand their deductible sense. Some people get stuck with these adjustable deductibles, percentage deductibles, they call them, and these are things that the insurance carriers are kind of slowly embedding into the market, and people are not really completely aware of them, what they do. As, what it does is creates a higher deductible as the home value increases. It moves with the value of the home. So, 1% or 2% of the home value. What we tend to see is, a lot of code upgrade issues where, there's ventilation problems or decking, thickness of decking, where code was very, very different, 20, 30 years ago when these homes were built. A lot of things have taken place as, new homes have been built and they're creating more energy efficiencies. And, they want to see that if you're going to be doing a replacement, that you're bringing everything up to code for, new purchasers of that home, that they don't have to get hit with all those inconsistencies. So, the whole development here is based 100% around the property owner, just making sure that you have as much education as possible to make better decisions. And, that when you make those decisions, that we're here to help you find that path through and to make sure that you're not taking advantage of that. If you need a roofer, a plumber, an electrician, painters, that, you're going to come to us and we are going to recommend one of our certified, vetted, background checked, installers or contractors that are going to be able to take care of you every single day of the week. 24-hour service, we do a lot of work with mitigation companies that are on 24-hour service in case you have that pipe break. Instead of going to your insurance carrier that sends somebody out that's on a program, that they're getting a reduced cost by that contractor. So there's a benefit there. There's cost savings. That doesn't mean they're the best for your job, looking out for your interest. Because at the end of the day, if they're on the insurance carrier's program, they're looking out for the carrier, and the carrier's making sure of that. So nothing against you guys out there. I know you guys got to work and do your thing, but, we also understand how it works. And, we were on those programs ourselves, and we decided to get away from them because it was not in the customer's best interest. We seem to think that the insurance carrier is our friend. I mean, they all have really great drawn in slogans that, get us to buy in, that they care about us, right? But I can tell you, we're in the market of it every single day, and we see who cares and we see who doesn't. And at the end of the day, they pick or choose based on the year of profit or loss, whether or not they're going to take care of your legitimate claim. It's disgusting. This is why we have a business. This is why, a lot of the things have directionalized me, even in the retail spectrum of this is, I see contractors, not all, but many contractors doing the same thing that the insurance carriers are doing, looking out for their interest. And that is it. And, that is not who we are. We want to make sure that the customer is taken care of every single day of the week and that they're not overspending, especially in an economy like this. We couldn't have launched this company at a more optimal time where we're going to present thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars in savings to our customers every year. I mean, when it comes to roofing, we're the installer. We're a certified installer. We're backed by some big manufacturers, and we're able to give things that the average roofing company is not able to give. And we're also able to help you save the money, from spending these crazy amounts that they're asking, right now. Roofing has went up drastically, just materials alone, I think in general. And it's not getting any cheaper, everyone. We're in some horrible times that are going forward, and unless things turn around quickly, I mean, everybody's, I'm sure, feeling it. You're making less money, or you're probably you're making the same money, but your expenses have gone up, so it seemed like you're making less money. This is why it's extremely valuable to put this thing into the market right now and help all of our listeners or viewers save as much as they can and still get the things they need done. So I extremely am happy that you have tuned in to check out Property Unhinged. Please, just follow us along. Go to Facebook, like us, make sure that you're following along and pay attention to all the new episodes that we're going to be unveiling. We have some very influential people in their industry that are going to be coming on starting next week. And we're happy to share those things with you as we, put that content together. And then also we're going to be doing something a little bit different. And, we'd like to invite our listeners or viewers, to come on in. You want to be part of something amazing that is, giving maybe your explanations of stories that maybe you have gone through, with past contractors or bad experiences. Maybe you had some work done that didn't go, according to plan, or maybe you ended up getting overcharged. Maybe somebody started a project and never finished it. We want the public to be aware of the things that they're up against because maybe they haven't started shopping for that kitchen remod yet, and they need to know what they're up against and why it's so valuable to have somebody, concierging for them and making sure that they're looking out for their interest in that brings a lot more value to what we're trying to provide. So if there's anything that you want to add in, maybe you want to come in, be a guest on the show, we welcome that. We want to get everybody as bought in as possible, and we would appreciate your feedback. So please, inbox us, go to the site, inbox us. We will have a section there that you can apply to come on in, and one of our staff will give you a call, and we'd love to have you. So until next time, we appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. We'll talk to you soon.